Good morning, brothers and sisters, boys and girls. I don't know how many of you. I don't know if I've gone over the Schumann very much, but we're gonna kind of get over that here in just a minute. And I've actually found some very interesting things going on, and I have a feeling the great events that we've been waiting for are about to happen today. Something's going on. Disturbance in the force there is. And you'll see what I'm talking about. But let's keep in mind that with all of the earthquakes and the volcanoes that we see going on along the plates, it's going to happen and cause Schumann differences. Because, I mean, every volcano, every earthquake, it will change the Schumann. The Schumann resonance is the resonance or vibrations of the earth. Well, when you got all this going on, we're going to have differences. So far today, I've counted still 29 volcanoes, but over 54 eruptions just in the last 24 hours. So everything is, yeah, there has not been a major uptick in the amount of erupting. We have actually 4 extra, I can't remember the count now, because I was actually looking at about 2 hours ago, but the warning to minor activity, there's 2 extras this morning than what there was yesterday. But, so yeah, I will try to keep an eye up on this, and I'll keep an uptick on the numbers to see if we have extra ones. I mean, look at all these eruptions, right, or earthquakes down here. Look at all these earthquakes right in New Zealand. Man, they better be watching out. That's a lot. That's a big swarm right there happening. So let's go over here and take a look at the Schumann. Okay, here's the Schumann today. We had a huge spike on the 7th around 2 a.m. UTC time. We got another one powering up right here. Okay, this is the Schumann resonance today at Disclosure News. I find it very interesting because you can see there was a disturbance in the force. And I'll show you some more the reasons why. Love you, Yoda. But you can see here there was a time gap on the 2nd where they actually turned it off right as it was getting up. So they didn't want us to know what the intensity was. And you can actually see here how it was coming down, and then all of a sudden spikes up, back down. So that's not uncommon, but there's quite a bit going on. There it is there, 48 on the 2nd. Oh wait, actually. Yeah, 7-11 at 2 a.m. Amplitude, pretty strong, 48. Might have even went higher and went off the charts, we don't know. But they also have oh, maybe they don't have it here. All those little turds. On my phone app, it actually has the chart for the entire, oh, there. No, I don't know where it went. Oh, this is the wrong one I'm looking at. Ha, sorry. Let's go to this other one. This one right here is the Italian model. The one we were just looking at is the Russian model. This here is in Italy. Looking at this, you can obviously see this is our VLF, very low frequency. Okay, our electromagnetic field. You can see all these spikes and stuff's happening here. You can see over here the geophone on this one is also going. This is a side chart, but you can see we're having all these different spikes. So we'll come down here to the macro antenna. Basically, this is our Schumann. Look at this bad boy. Woof! But yet nothing registers here, and you can see that we're having Schumann spikes here. Now, one of the things that can affect this are the volcanoes that are erupting in Italy. So that's something that we have to try and keep in mind. We do have geophones up here. I've actually worked with geophones for a long time. I know how they work, and they have turned the sensitivity down. It used to be up much higher. You used to see much higher spikes, and they have really changed the frequency on it, or turn the sensitivity down because they don't want us to see what's really happening. But I mean, look at this. Look at that. That's on the 8th. Do you see that? Did anybody see that up top? I didn't see that up here. Do you guys see that up here? I don't see that. Right here we are right here. I don't see that, do you? That's very interesting. Almost like 2 different charts going on. Very interesting. Let's go take a peek at something. Oh, and by the way, we're getting caught up too. Look at this. This was supposed to hit on the 11th or the 12th. And now, yeah, it's bumped up quite a bit. So that's something to take note of. I mean, look at that bad boy. Bam. It's actually, no, that is the 11th. No. What does that say? What day is that? The 4th, 5th? Wait a minute here. What's going on? On the 11th and 12th, we were supposed to be getting hammered by a bigger one. Remember, I just did a report on it. Where did it go? Did it all of a sudden move up to this one here? Where we already got hammered and they dropped it? Something's going on here. That's very interesting. I mean, look at our velocity right here. There's stuff going on that they're not telling us, peoples. And yeah, I'm about to show you. All right, here we go. We are at spaceweatherlive.com. This is Enlil, WSA Enlil. Okay, almost like Western Sumerian. Astronomer, Enlil, solar wind. I don't know, I'm just guessing. But anyways, they actually still show us hitting on the 11th, where the European Space Agency doesn't anymore. Isn't that odd? And it shows that it, continues to come up, and we actually get the peak of it between the 10th and the 11th, right here. So, that's confusing, don't you think? Yeah, I'm confused, and of course it's still showing us right around 25. But let's actually scroll down here to this bugger, and look here. This should be NOAA's, I believe. Oh, yeah. And there's a couple things that I noticed on this. This is NOAA's prediction for Enlil. Actually, or Anul. Interesting. Where's the small one that we were supposed to be getting? And if you look right here at Solo, you can see the keys up here, Solo. It actually looks like it's coming closer and like almost going to hit the Earth. And then Parker SP is getting drawn into the sun, almost like it's going to run into the sun. Because this is the sun, and this is Earth. This is the sun and this is Earth. So and here's our electromagnetic band. These are our bands. So what's happening? I mean, this is us. It shows that we're getting a hit here, but it doesn't show us actually hitting here. Something's going on with these models. Very, very peculiar, very odd. But there's something even more odd, brothers and sisters. Let me show you something here. Watch this. This bloody wonder. Sorry. Alright, look at this. This right here, Geospace Magnetosphere Movies, Velocity. Everybody take a look at what the color ranges are for the speed. This right here is the end of the day, I believe. Yeah, this is at the very end, okay? Look at the colors. Can you guys see the colors on that? It's orange, like minus 300, yellow, 0. We're like right around 0. As in no velocity, not moving whatsoever. What in the world is going on here? Let's bring this back over to here. But watch this. Okay, you can see that there's velocity. We're moving, right? But then all of a sudden, it just kind of goes, yeah, we're just gonna kind of hold still for a little while and just do nothing. Where's our velocity? What's going on? We're not moving. You think that's weird? Now that's velocity. This right here is density. Look at the density. 0. 0 to maybe 1. Where's the density at? Why don't we have density? Look at this. I mean, we went from it. I mean, and Earth was doing really well. Look at that. Doing pretty well. And then all of a sudden, and you can see right there where, we're getting these little waves, but then it was like, yeah, but the waves are actually getting to be negative. And then it just kind of goes, nah, I'm just not going to do anything. Are we standing still? Is this the day the Earth stood still? Much at least in movies there is. Watch this one. This one's even weirder. This right here, this is our pressure. How many times have we seen the pressure? See, here's our pressure. 1.5 and more is red, and blue is nothing. How many times have we seen this thing just lit up in red? Front, back, everywhere around it. Just crazy, right? But watch this. Hang on, I'm trying to get down to it. It's really being a pain in the old poopa. Alright, watch this. Okay, you can see we're going. Everything's going along just fine. Look at this. Has anyone ever seen no bow shock or anything at all? Look at that. That's like we're literally standing still. What is going on? I'm going to buy a lump of coal and I'm sticking it right between my butt cheeks because I know I'm going to produce a diamond after this is over. This is insane. Folks, has anyone ever seen that? All three models are showing nothing. Look at 0 density. 0. Up here, 0 velocity. 0. 0. Not negative, 0. What? And then here, 0 pressure? I mean, what's our pressure? Between 0 and maybe, I'm going to even say maybe 0.5. Okay, well, 0 would be here. 0 would be, yeah, right around the Earth here is 0. Out here is 0. I mean, we're looking at very, very light, if hardly any pressure whatsoever. Something's going on. Something is going on today. Do we feel disturbances in the force? Yeah, folks, something's going on today. I've never seen that. That's weird. I'll keep up on it. I'll try to do a report this evening if things change, and I don't know, we'll see. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen it where we have zeros across the board. Stay safe, and remember, I love you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please share it on your friends. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, wherever. I would greatly appreciate the shares, but people need to be made aware of this. I mean, for those of us that have been following space weather, how many of us have actually seen that before? I haven't. I haven't ever seen that. Like, really? Something's going on here. Stay safe.